Hi, I'm KALYN, and I am co-founder of the Golden Flow System of Accelerated Wellbeing and Abundance. And as a user, and not just co-founder, I have quite a bit of abundance. We have three businesses, a home that's paid off, and a wonderful child. I heard a quote on Facebook the other day that said, abundance isn't about the amount of money that you have in the bank, it's about the amount of self-worth and self-value that you hold. And I love that quote because it's so true. You can have tons of money and be emotionally broke, or you can be emotionally happy. You can have a fulfilling life, and that has nothing to do with the amount of money that you do or don't have. That's because law of attraction uses that feeling, the energy that you really have about yourself, to attract things into your life. Today I want to talk to you about one of those places that can be quite important to us, which is as parents. When we have a great energy as parents, then law of attraction makes sure that we have a great experience as parents. We can feel more love with our child. We can share more joy with them. We can enjoy them just all around, no matter what age, kind of thing. I am so happy and so well in the flow with my child that law of attraction has brought experiences in which we have a client who is a PhD in psychology and president of a postgraduate school. And he and his wife wrote us a letter saying that our daughter was hands down the greatest kid they've ever met. We have friends who like to have our daughter come and hang out with their daughter because they say that it mellows their daughter, and that not only is our daughter a pleasure and so sweet, but she makes their daughter more fun to be around, kind of thing. We've been living here in Boynton Beach for about 3 months, and our neighbor has a little boy, and our kids play together. And I think that my neighbor is trying to arrange marriage a little early at the age of 9, but they enjoy our daughter so much, and their son has so much fun with her that I always hear really great things about when our daughter's over there playing. So this is what it's like. And my personal experience with my daughter is such that law of attraction has brought me experiences where we enjoy each other, we laugh together every night. It's not a perfect relationship, but there's plenty of positive things. There's plenty of enjoyment. There's so much fun together. We take our daughter to restaurants, we travel with her, and we never have any problems. This contrasts strongly with a friend of mine who came to visit a couple weekends ago. They came and we went down to South Beach, and so many things happened, but the upshot is, in their experience with their daughter, who's about the same age, their daughter had a meltdown. There was this family issue where the parents had to stop and talk with the daughter because the daughter had hit the mom. So they asked us to, walk along down the street, kind of like, we'll catch up. We're going to deal with this meltdown. That, of course, put a damper on the rest of the day. Just all sorts of issues where it's law of attraction is making it such that the issues are controlling their lives. That those feelings that are going on, those energies that are going on, blew up that day and really affected the rest of the day. And it was the last day of their trip visiting us. And so, it made it a little uncomfortable. Not bad, but just not as much fun as it could be. So it's such a key thing to be in a position where law of attraction is recognizing you in the flow, because in the flow, you are who you authentically are. And then in the flow, law of attraction is going to bring what you envision for your relationship or something better with your child. And it's so important to have the riches of life, which have nothing to do with money. They have everything to do with having all the love, all the enjoyment, all the appreciation of yourself, the things that you have, and most importantly, the people in your life. And that's one of the reasons we become parents. So it's real important to stop and look at that. Look at what you are attracting. What is law of attraction bringing you? Because if you're the kind of parent who's having some issues with worrying about things, I heard a mom today say that she always says to her child, here's the bubbles, don't spill them. And she says, so of course he always spills them. But you probably know, or if you don't, when you say something like don't spill the bubbles, energetically you're putting out there that you're going to have the experience of it. When you say, don't spill the bubbles, you even get this feeling of discomfort, like, don't do it. It really has an energy to it that is going to really attract something unpleasant, because there's really something unpleasant just in saying so. So it's really important to be aware of this kind of thing. It's real important to get in the flow with this. Because when you're concerned that something's going to happen, like your child's going to spill the bubbles, or your daughter is progressively getting angrier, more upset about a situation, well, before there's a blow up, to avoid the blow up, you can flow the situation. When you flow the situation, you turn things around so that instead of activating the energy, instead of putting that energy out there, so the law of attraction then focuses on that energy. It's almost like you're pointing a neon light towards, don't spill the bubbles. Instead, when you flow that energy, what happens is you let it go, because that's not who you are, right? Authentically, you are a far more happy person that doesn't go around thinking about all the things your child shouldn't do, shouldn't trip, shouldn't hit the other kid, you're not a shouldn't, I hope. Authentically, I know that you are more of a loving parent, more of a fun parent, more of a let's go to the beach, see the beautiful water, play in the sand, have a great old time in this experience kind of parent. When you're activating those things, law of attraction is going to give you such a different experience. So you flow it, and you naturally then go back to who you authentically are, and law of attraction then responds to that. It's important to recognize every time you're feeling uncomfortable, you're getting annoyed, you're kind of, starting to tighten up because it's like your kid's about to spill, or you look at your child and they're progressively getting more annoyed. They're giving you the eye, the evil eyes. Then it's time to flow that, because that is your experience. Law of attraction is all about recognizing how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're experiencing, and deciding when it's time to flow that experience so that you're in a far better energetic place, so that law of attraction can bring more of who you authentically are, experiences that match who you authentically are, instead of feeling the buildup, the anger ensuing and the problems coming until there's an explosion. That's no fun. Don't have explosions. Instead, get into the flow of being the parent you've always wanted to be. It's totally doable and it's totally possible. Be sure to watch some of my other videos where we do some flowing. That way you'll understand the very simple 3-step technique. It's so simple, you could do it anytime. All you have to do is focus on yourself for a few seconds. And granted, it takes a little practice, but the more you practice, the more you return to your authentic state. The more flowing actually becomes natural, which it really is. And the more you get to the place where any issues or problems just roll off your back, because you know how to let them flow. And you therefore know how to focus on who you are and the richness of having hugs, giving hugs, and enjoying your child the way you're meant to be. Because being a parent is one of the things that can make us so abundant. Again, I'm KALYN, your abundance coach. I hope you have enjoyed this video on parenting, and I hope it gets you to stop and think about what kind of parent you want to be, and the kind of parent you can be in the flow, so that law of attraction is bringing you the experiences that you prefer as a loving parent. Please look below for any links or information like that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.